this area, including people who were trapped in their homes and cars. 3 deaths have been reported so far due to the historic flash flooding there. And we've been talking about this all week, Matt, how devastating these floods are, how they really can take so many lives.
Yeah, in fact, over on WNDU.com, you can find out more. We're learning swiftwater rescuers were actually trained. Some of them were trained here in Michiana. Again, all that information on WNDU.com. Chicago also had some flash flooding with swiftwater rescues yesterday as they received over 5 inches of rainfall with a storm that just sat over parts of Chicago. Again, that was yesterday. Speaking of which, showers kind of sit right over parts of Elkhart. Tough to see with the contrast, but right here, you're looking at that rain coming down from the sky. And based on what I'm seeing, not only in the cloud cover, but also just the measure of moisture in the atmosphere, this 80 degrees is a very sticky 80 degrees. When we talked earlier this morning, we were first alerting you to a warm, not an excessively hot day, but a humid one, especially compared to yesterday. And that's where we are. So anytime that sky opens up, now this is the shower that we just saw on that live cam there, we're looking this way through Elkhart and seeing the shower there compared to one that is a little bit heavier back up here to the north and to the northeast. But this is where we're going for the rest of the day today. Not necessarily severe weather, but for that evening commute, before you leave, if you have the First Alert Weather app, you can download it and look at the radar before you hit the road, because you don't want to drive through this either. Visibility will be reduced. You're going to get some quick ponding, as these are splash and dash showers coming through, a few thunderstorms embedded as well. Most of this hanging right along the Indiana-Michigan state line. When I zoom the map all the way back out, little pockets here and there that are flaring up, but there isn't a lot in the atmosphere that would support these updrafts continuing to maintain their strength or even strengthening. So what that means is we're looking for more splash and dash showers and heavy downpours dotting the radar rather than first alerting you to severe weather. May get a few stronger wind gusts, but I think the biggest threat today with some of these showers is going to be the heavy downpours associated with them. But I'm not expecting 5, 6, 7 inches of rainfall like what they saw yesterday in Chicago. Checking out the temperatures. So consistently in the lower 80s from this point forward. We're right at 80 degrees even here at the station. We're at maybe a degree or two as we go through the afternoon. I really don't think it's going to make a huge difference whether we're at 80 or 82. The difference between yesterday and today is that humidity. 78 degrees by 8 p.m., 72 degrees by 10 p.m. Notice how we come down a good 10 degrees in the span of about 4 hours. The humidity will start to go down as we pick up more of a north to northwest flow. So overnight tonight, it's not going to be as sticky as this morning, but we're still going to be a little bit above average for this time of year. This is Wednesday at 7 p.m. You got to 78 in Plymouth, 80 in Warsaw, 82 degrees in Winnemac, 77 in LaPorte. By 9 o'clock tonight, we shut the faucet off and clear everything back out with that dry air starting to move back in. I think it's going to be a pretty comfortable evening, if not a comfortable start to our Thursday, with overnight lows in the mid to low 60s. Don't expect the upper 50s like what we had earlier in this week, but 64 degrees is still going to feel more pleasant, more comfortable than where we started, which is 70 degrees earlier today. 30% chance of isolated showers for the rest of the night tonight. 83 degrees for a high on Thursday. Friday and Saturday, I made a few adjustments based on the data that I was seeing in the First Alert Weather Center. We're lowering the rain chances on Friday to 30%, but increasing them to 60% on Saturday. The difference there has to do with the coverage. Expecting showers, thunderstorms around the same time. Second half of the day, late afternoon, early evening. It's just the coverage that will be increasing between Friday and Saturday. So I wanted to first alert you to those changes as we continue to monitor that weekend forecast.
We talked about this yesterday, the links at Four Winds Field. That starts tomorrow. It also happens on Friday, so those days might be the better day to go out to the ballpark.
That's right. And the thing about scattered or isolated showers and thunderstorms is they are going to be hit or miss, like me at the driving range. So they're hit or miss. You're not having to cancel it altogether, but just be on the lookout for some showers and thunderstorms.
So you're honest about your golf abilities?
Oh, yeah. No, my 7-year-old golfs better than I do. I can throw the ball pretty far and hit the fairway, but you give me a club and, let me drive the cart.
Yeah, they're doing like a Topgolf-like thing there. That sounds like pretty fun.
That's right. Yeah. You get one shot. You try to hit where the green is, if you'd say, or where they want you to. 9 holes, and it ends in the clubhouse.
There you go. It supports a good cause. We have more details on that event on our website as well.
That's right.
We have a lot more to get to.